So I'm going to be doing a comparison on the Galaxy S23 versus the Google Pixel 6. Now, the S23 has been somewhat of a disappointment to a lot of people because not much has changed if you want to upgrade from the S22 to the S23. For example, there's really only three major differences. It's got a faster processor, battery life is slightly better, and the selfie camera is also slightly better. And other than that, it basically is the same as the S22. The back cameras aren't attached this time around, so design is slightly different. Now, on the flip side, we've got the Google Pixel 6, which I think is probably one of the best mid-range phones you can buy. If you look hard enough, you can find it for between like $450 and $550. And then on the flip side, if you want to get an S23, it's going to be at least a couple $100 more than getting the Pixel 6. Now, with that said, some of the major differences on these phones, the Pixel 6 has a slightly bigger display at 6.4 inches compared to the 6.1 inch on the S23. Both phones are all glass, but I would say overall design, I'm a huge fan of what Google did with these Pixel phones when they released the 6. I think it was one of the best looking designs ever that they released for sure. Other than that, phone photography, video recording on these phones, it's going to be a little bit better on the S23, but I've been using these heads up against each other the last couple of days, and honestly, not a whole lot different in that category. The selfie camera is a little bit better, though, on the S23, obviously. Now, one thing to consider here is that, Google phones are also known for having really good battery lives, and on the Pixel 6, it's got a built-in 4614 mAh non-removable battery compared to the 3900 mAh non-removable on the S23. Now, I'll tell you what, from personal use with the Pixel 6 or even the 7, these phones have the best battery lives hand down, and it's absolutely insane. I've had, 2 days of, not needing to charge the phone, which is pretty insane, and, it hasn't died on me. Now, if I had to, choose one of these, I would say, if you want to spend a little bit more money, the S23, I would just go with the S22. You can get it a little bit cheaper because, like I said, not a whole lot is different. But if you're trying to save even more money than that, I think the Pixel 6 is a solid phone that's going to be good for the next, 3+ years. And that's just my opinion, guys. And as far as design, it's close. I like them both, so I can't really lean one way or the other. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is run some video and gaming on both phones because, that's how I like to do things. Of course, if you'd like to learn more about detailed specs, pricing, and all that good stuff, we'll have some great resources directly below in the description. For now, let's run it.
Of England, lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Mission complete. You win! The stage of battle is set. Who will come out on top? Let's pick up the pace. Here we go. Mission complete.